Picture this: you're at a dinner party, and someone confidently states that we only use 10% of our brains. Another person nods and adds that goldfish have 3-second memories. Someone else mentions that the Great Wall of China is visible from space. Everyone agrees. These facts feel true because we've heard them repeated our entire lives, in schools, in movies, in casual conversations. They're woven into the fabric of common knowledge, but repetition doesn't equal truth. And some of the most widely believed facts in human history are completely, demonstrably wrong. But here is the simple, surprising truth. Most of what we call common knowledge is common fiction. We use 100% of our brains. Goldfish remember for months. The Great Wall is invisible from space. The things we confidently repeat as fact are often myths that lodge themselves into culture and never left. Welcome to Simple Things, Surprising Histories. Today we are uncovering the totally wrong facts everyone still believes and why they won't die. To understand why false facts survive, we first have to understand how human memory and culture work. Long before the internet, before books, before writing itself, humans passed down knowledge orally. Stories were survival tools. But there was a problem. Truth is often boring, complicated, or hard to remember. So humans did what they do best. They simplified. They exaggerated. They made stories sticky. A memorable lie beats a forgettable truth every time. By the time the printing press arrived in 1440, myths were already cemented in culture. Then newspapers, radio, television, and the internet amplified them at light speed. The problem isn't that we believed lies. It's that we built entire systems to spread them faster than corrections could ever catch up. Think of your brain like a filing cabinet. Every time you hear something repeated, your brain files it under probably true. The more you hear it, the thicker that file gets. This is called the illusory truth effect. Your brain doesn't fact-check, it counts repetitions. If you hear, we only use 10% of our brains in a movie, then in a school assembly, then from a motivational speaker, your brain stamps it. Verified. Now think of corrections like post-it notes stuck on the outside of that thick file. They're fragile, easy to ignore. The myth is a 500-page novel. The correction is a footnote. Psychologists call this the continued influence effect. Even when people are told a fact is wrong, the original story stays lodged in memory because it was there first, told better, and repeated more. It's like trying to unring a bell. You can say the bell never rang, you can prove it with video evidence, but everyone already heard it. And the brain says, I remember that sound. But the real reason myths survive isn't just psychology, it's economics and power. False facts are profitable. The 10% brain myth sells self-help books, supplements, and seminars. The goldfish memory myth makes bad pet care seem harmless. The sugar rush myth keeps parents buying certain foods while blaming kids' behavior on candy instead of, say, poor sleep or overstimulation. And here's the kicker. Debunking myths doesn't pay. Media companies know that everything you know is wrong gets clicks, but actually you were right all along doesn't. Outrage and surprise are monetized. Accuracy is not. Governments and corporations also benefit. It's easier to control a population that believes digestible lies than one that demands complicated truths. Myths are cheap, they're effective, and they keep people from asking harder questions. These myths aren't just trivia mistakes. They're windows into how we think, what we value, and how easily we trade truth for comfort. We cling to false facts because they're simpler than reality, more exciting than nuance, and more comforting than uncertainty. They remind us that humans aren't logic machines, we're storytellers, and sometimes the story we tell ourselves matters more than whether it's true. If you enjoyed this slice of history, hit that like button and subscribe to Simple Things. Thanks for watching, and question everything, even this.